One there, two there. Perfect. Good job.
Come through with me.
Good job, girls. Well done. Oh, this might be fives. High fives.
High five.
Oh no, I don't want them. I just wanted a high five. High fives?
High five. Go.
High five. High five. High five.
Oh, nice and sweet, Mummy.
Too young in love with to know who I am, it's nothing good for is your game. To be drunk in love with your sleep. Midnight into morning cars, running through the hours of I like me better when I'm I like me better when I'm with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to the beautiful bride. Well done to our beautiful flower girls and our beautiful bridesmaids. Dapper gentlemen. Dad's just copped a massive wave of pollen in the face over here. Here we are. This beautiful woman has entered your life. Dan, hey? This handsome individual waiting here under this beautiful tree on this beautiful day. The weather is about as good as it gets. I mean, this is winter in Byron Bay. It's been raining for like 2 weeks until this morning. So here we are. The sun does shine on the righteous, and you know, here we are, and in one of the most beautiful places here on the east coast of Australia, celebrating love, commitment, friendship, family, and celebrating two human beings who are dedicated to one another. And today Daniel and Sarah are going to take their relationship to the next level, and they've chosen to surround themselves by the people who mean the most to them. So everyone here is a VIP in their eyes, family, friends. And I hope you're having a great time in Byron, and we'll continue to tonight and tomorrow, and you know, just here we are to celebrate love and friends, and welcome to the Fig Tree, ladies and gentlemen. So in honour of your importance in this ceremony today and the celebrations, it's now time for you to say your vows to Daniel and Sarah. So you're going to repeat after me. We're on the love boat now. We, the friends and family of Daniel and Sarah,
We, the friends and family of Daniel and Sarah,
hereby swear to cut loose of one of the most revered and legendary power couples of the Southern Hemisphere. We will cheer,
we will cheer,
we will heckle,
we will heckle,
we will dance the night away. We will soon not forget this day. Well done, that's us. Till that big bus comes to pick us up, take us straight to Cheeky Monkeys later on. We are here to have a good time. So turning back the clock of time, you find our two lovebirds crossing paths with them mutually working at Amart All Sport, the sponsor of today's wedding. Anyone else? Anyone else work at? Yep. Anyone else working at Amart? No. Guy's scratching his ear at the back. No. They worked at different stores, had heaps of mutual friends, and it would be at the Amart parties where this love story would begin. Sounds like they threw lots of parties, like just celebrating shoes, right?
Different types.
It was just before the Xmas celebrations when they'd first properly meet, and then a few days later the connection would deepen. Daniel thought Sarah was very pretty with a lovely smile, was crazy, and was always up for a fun time. They continued catching up through mates' parties. They would share a kiss at their friend's 21st, and Sarah thought Daniel was pretty cool. He was a bit older and he was really good looking. Nothing's changed there, Daniel. Nothing's changed there. So they're just mates for a few years, and then Daniel he bought a new Subaru WRX, you know, because he just likes riding around in Hot Wheels. So he knew how much Sarah liked this car. He walked in to her store and he said, "Hey, would you like to come for a spin?" She said yes before he'd even finished asking. 6 months later, on New Year's Eve, they were Facebook official. The love gods would go wild with their approval. Then came the part in the love story where Sarah was in Mount Gambier and Daniel in Whyalla, a long-distance romance. They'd survived this and move into their home 3 years later. Life was peachy and Daniel knew it was time to get a ring on Sarah's finger, and they planned this 6-week trip around the USA, and they had all these hot spots along the way. Daniel had the ring packed in the bag, and there they are in New York, and he'd planned to propose there, and he'd had this vision of proposing with snow lining the streets of the Big Apple, but he's waiting, and then on the last day when they're leaving, it snows, so there goes that option. Then they're down in New Year's Eve for Miami on their anniversary, another great place. They're on a boat drinking cocktails. A few too many cocktails were consumed, so no proposal there. The helicopter from Vegas to the Grand Canyon didn't play a winner either. And then we find them cruising down the west coast, down the Big Sur, super romantic hills, big trees. The fires are on, so big detours, not happening. It's just like today, he's just nice and calm and patient, waiting his time. And then they're in San Francisco, one of the most romantic cities in America. And you know, Daniel's rolls the dice. It's their last day there. Sarah nearly foiled the plan when she went to grab something out of this backpack that he'd had ready for their bike ride, and he got a bit weird. She thought he was being a bit weird. And he made her earn that ring because they rode for 30 kilometres out of the city, over the bridge, up a very windy hill. She's working for it, way harder than F45, hey boys? Yeah. So the sun was setting, and there he is. He sets up the GoPro, he drops to one knee, and he finally gets to say his romantic words. Sarah was completely stoked. She said yes. Romance fact up 5,000. Well played, Daniel. Round of applause for Daniel, ladies and gentlemen. So our lovebirds have enjoyed having some epic adventures around this globe, and also in this fine country too. They love competing at everything together. They're big fans of hitting the gym, going hiking, sharing brunch, and making this awesome life together with best mate by their side. They're pumped that their separate circles of friends have merged into one group of fantastic humans to hang out with. There's talk of more travel around the globe and renovating the family home in years to come. Daniel smiles most when Sarah belts songs out, thinking she knows all the words. But they're wrong, completely wrong. She still gives it anyway. He laughs at Sarah's classic dance moves, and Daniel loves that Sarah is ambitious, extremely generous, and that she's funny in a crazy way. Daniel is a big fan of Sarah being fun, loving, caring, and energetic. And he's well aware in this marriage that Sarah's going to be leaving the fridge open till it beeps, and she'll go to the toilet 8 times before bedtime. This kind of drives him nuts, but before he signs away over there, he just wanted to kind of get this out there. Sarah smiles most when Daniel dances around the kitchen with her, trying to make Sarah try different dance moves and sing all the words to Vanilla Ice. Yeah, we all know the words to that. She's laughing often as Daniel is a prankster. Sarah loves that Daniel is determined, hardworking, and ultra competitive with her. She loves that Daniel is a kind and funny man. And Sarah's well aware in this marriage that Daniel leaves the washing in, and when it beeps, pretending he doesn't hear it. It's pretty crazy, man.
It's not loud enough.
And he won't talk as much as Sarah does, and that he is also Mr. Knowledge. knows it all. quote unquote from Sarah. Not that I said that about you. This also drives her a bit bonkers, but there's some good things going on there. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, giving thanks and praise to these two beautiful humans connecting out of the billions of other people on planet Earth. They met, they fell in love, and they rolled the dice, and here we stand today, defying the weather gods under this beautiful tree, and they're getting married. And not every day is going to be as easy as today. There will be days where it's forecast as sun and it will be pouring. And there are days where love will be harder to get than, you know, some days it'll be easy. And it's that communication, being each other's best mate, each other's cheerleader, and always having each other's back. And so now we're going to get Dad to stand up. We're going to give Dad a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Great job bringing this beautiful woman down the aisle, Dad. So, who on behalf of this gathering brings this beautiful woman to be married to this man?
I do.
And do you welcome this groom into your family and give this couple all of your love, your blessing, and your support?
I do.
He's a top guy, isn't he, Dad?
He's a very good guy.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
Yeah.
Very lucky. Good choice, Sarah. Good choice.
And because, like, you don't always see that hug at the start between father and son-in-law, and, you know, I think that was really nice.
Yeah. Well, he's normally put me to bed at 3 a.m.
Well done on bringing this beautiful woman down the aisle today. So well done. You both must be very proud of her. So well done. Round of applause to Dad, ladies and gentlemen. He was good.
You have to put that one in.
So my name is Benjamin Carlyle, and I'm a civil marriage celebrant, and the Australian government's given me the right and the authorisation to solemnise marriages according to law in Australia. Before you join in my presence and the presence of these witnesses, I'm to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship of which you are now about to enter. And marriage according to law in Australia is a union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. Guys, down with that? Yeah. Daniel, you take this beautiful woman here, Sarah, to be your best friend, your soulmate, your lover, your companion and your wife, and will you travel with her through life's challenges and those spectacular moments of joy for the rest of your lives together?
Yes, I do.
Sarah, you take the most handsome man here on the east coast of Australia right now, Daniel, and the south and southern bits too. All of Australia really, and the world. Will you take him to be your best friend, your soulmate, your lover, your companion and your husband, and will you travel with him through life's challenges and those spectacular moments of joy for the rest of your lives together?
Yes, I do. Well, I will.
I will. We'll take both. And now we get to the moment of the ceremony where our lovebirds are going to wear their hearts on their sleeve. And this is the moment that makes them husband and wife. And that's why we're all here, to hear their vows. Who wants to be the one? Go first. You go first. There you go. Take your time.
Daniel, it's been a crazy adventure over the past 10 years, full of laughter, tears and exciting memories. Who would have known that weekend you took me on a cruise in your new Subaru would be the first of many adventures together? I'm so happy to have had you by my side to help shape me into the person I am now. I love that we've built a life together and that you always make my visions come true with all your handiwork around the house. You're the most dedicated, loyal, kind and caring person I know. I'm so proud of your hard work, determination and willingness to help others. You can achieve anything you set your mind on and have done so well to get yourself where you are now. Thank you for always putting a smile on my face, making me laugh and reminding me not to sweat the small stuff. Even though you drive me nuts at times, I'm grateful for the banter, memories and all the adventures we've had exploring the world. I'm forever grateful that you always let me order our meals so we get to share and I can try everything. Thank you for loving me no matter how stressed I am after a long day, and for helping me out and lightening the mood when life gets a bit crazy. You just know how to make me feel special. Your cheekiness and playful nature is what I love the most. There's never a dull moment when you're around. I promise to love you unconditionally, even when you're being a know-it-all. or pretending you didn't hear the washing machine. I promise to be your travel partner and continue to explore the world with you. I promise to take the time to be in the moment and enjoy the time we have together, and to stop and laugh with you no matter how frustrated, stressed or hangry I may be. I promise I'll always be here for you. I wouldn't have it any other way. I love you so much. Let's get married. I call upon the people here present to witness that I, Sarah Jane, take you, Daniel Reiner, to be my wedded husband.
Very good. Sarah, over the last few months we've had some crazy and happy moments, but today marks the start of a happier life with you, a life full of excitement and adventure, and a life filled with love that seems to get stronger as we get older. Sarah, I love everything about you and everything that I don't. Your heart is the most beautiful part about you. You have this unbelievable power to spread your love around you. The appreciation and passion you give to me and everyone around you is a feeling that I can't get enough of. Your caring, sweet-loving nature makes you one of the best teachers and role models, allowing your students to connect with their heritage and traditions, but prepare them for their exciting futures. The close bond that you have with your family and friends is truly incredible, and to be a part of it is unlike anything I've ever felt before. You have always been with me as one of my biggest supporters, with a listening ear, words of wisdom, or the stern voice telling me to. Life with you has been thrilling and yet sometimes crazy, but this craziness has allowed us to enjoy the most amazing and spectacular places in the world. I love the way that your smile can light up a room, your passion for life and the excitement that comes along with it, and the little booty shake you do squeezing into those pants. There will always be times where we don't see eye to eye, whether it's picking out what's for lunch's menus or who forgot to turn the dishwasher on. But there will never be a time that I don't love and appreciate everything you do for me. Sarah, I promise to be there when you need me, and promise to be there when you don't. I promise to help you chase your dreams like you've helped me to chase mine. I promise never to keep score, even when I'm winning. I promise to make you smile, and I promise to make you laugh. And I will always be there when you run out of toilet paper. I not only promise to love you forever, but I promise to love you every day. In this next chapter of our journey, I'm looking for the good and exciting times. I know the obstacles will get in the way, but I know with you standing by my side that we can push forward and keep taking our very first steps. I love you and will always love you. So I call upon the people here to witness that I, Daniel Reiner, take you, Sarah Jane Trevina, to be my wedded wife.
Well done. Some beautiful vows, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a pretty rare moment in our lives where we hear two people we know really well wear their hearts on their sleeve and be open and honest, and they looked each other in the eye, stood on that mat and told each other why they're here getting married. And we were all blessed to be a witness, because without the people front to the back as the witnesses, the words don't have the same gravity. So thank you for all being here. I think they did a great job keeping their feet on the ground. It's not the easiest thing, declaring your love in front of all of your VIPs. So well done, guys. So a very good looking human on the end here with some rings in his hand. He's going to come on down. Is Dave? Jared. Yeah, right. That was pretty bad. Yeah. So close. And grab both of them. Yeah. There you go. Round of applause to Jared, ladies and gentlemen. So Daniel is very keen to get this ring on Sarah's finger, because this will show the world, as they roll down the road of life, grab their lattes tomorrow in Byron Bay that here is his beautiful wife. Piccolos. They're piccolos. No lattes. Piccolos. And now that's... Clap away. Clap away. So these rings are symbols that here is husband and wife, and here is Sarah's beautiful husband as they roll down the streets of Europe on their honeymoon. People recognise that here is her beautiful husband. May they remember to roll the rings in their fingers and remember that their love is strong enough to create this beautiful bubble that just pushes the rain to the side. May they remember to roll those rings on the fingers and remember this love, energy, connection and support that was here with their friends and their family. And may they also remember those beautiful promises they just shared with each other. So today does confirm that Sarah and Daniel are going to get to do everything with their best mate for the rest of their journey here together on planet Earth. May they continue to succeed in being amazing lovers and partners and always keep that spice in their life. And all of us here wish them so much success in their adventures, in their life and in their love. And it is now my hugest pleasure that I now pronounce them husband and wife. Yeah! You may now kiss the bride, Daniel. So, ladies and gentlemen, Renee's just going to play us a song. We're going to be over here signing our legal documents. If you want to make out with the person next to you, you two over there. It's totally fine, but just stay where you are. And we've got the mums. So the most newly married couple, ladies and gentlemen, in the entire universe, Daniel and Sarah. Hey!